What's going on? My name is Dustin Smith, better known as Bones, and welcome to BonesyTV. In this video, we are unboxing my custom face mask built by Brian Clark. So over the last few years, I've really been getting into this whole vintage goalie thing, and I've been really hesitant to get into the actual face masks because of, the obvious safety issues. But after meeting up with Charles Partridge of Cooper Goalie, I ended up checking out his face mask that was actually built by Brian Clark himself. And I realized that, I had to pull the trigger. So here we go. Finally got one of these things in my hands, and I'm super pumped to see how this thing turned out. So let's get this thing open, man. I'm pumped. Let's get it. Oh, baby. Wow. Are you kidding me? Get a load of this thing. No way. Holy smokes, dude. This is awesome. Looks like we got the back plate in here too. It's so funny, man. Look how small this back plate is. All right, I guess that's about it. So boom, there it is. So Brian Clark handcrafts these masks out of his garage. Apparently it's been a big hobby of his over the years, and he actually wears some of his face masks himself, so you're gonna get a good build from him. And man, I'm so excited to see this in person. So he had been sending me some process pictures, which I'll put up for you here, but so cool to finally see this in person after seeing the process, step by step. There aren't a ton of people that are building face masks like this these days, so it's pretty awesome to see the whole process coming along and finally getting the final product in my hands. So a little backstory on why I went with this shape. I ended up seeing Mike Palmateer wear his face mask during the alumni game for the Toronto Maple Leafs 100-year anniversary.
Oh, what a save! There's some all-time goals. Wow!
And I really thought that shape was very unique and, not just kind of that typical face mask that you see a lot of other guys using. The beak on the face mask wasn't this big crazy beak coming off the front, and it was kind of this very sleek and simple shape that I was really into. And after talking to Brian Clark about it, he was able to do his own rendition of it, and I think it turned out great. And I'm really excited about this mask and super interested to get it on the ice and see what it's like to play with old school face masks. But looking on the inside of the mask, the foam in here is what's gonna give me kind of that custom fit. Obviously I didn't have a face mold sent to Brian, so he used a mold of his own face, and considering we have different head sizes, and honestly I have a really small head, so the foam is really gonna kind of help give that comfort, but also add a little bit of protection because like I said, I do plan on wearing this mask. So let's put this thing on real quick. Oh, dude, this is so cool. So of course, I'm gonna have to be super selective about when and where I wear this mask. I'm not exactly gonna go out and play the typical level of hockey that I do wearing a face mask. So it's really gonna have to be very specific kind of moments and, just kind of fun things that I don't really have to worry about getting injured, because it's really cool getting into the whole vintage thing, but obviously there are a lot of risks involved when you're wearing stuff like this, so I'm gonna definitely have to play it safe when I use this thing. But taking a look at the back plate, this thing is sweet. It's so crazy, like how small is that? Like this is tiny. It's just crazy to kind of see the evolution of the goalie mask over the years, and after getting your hands on an actual face mask that you plan to wear, it's really kind of crazy just to think that guys actually used to wear this thing, but even crazier to think that guys used to wear nothing. So you know, speaking of wearing this thing, let's go ahead and jump down, try this thing on, see how it feels, see how it looks with the rest of my gear, because I'm really excited just to see how it looks. But I'm also interested to see what it's going to be like wearing a mask and playing goalie like this. So let's get after it.